My abuser constantly states that if I leave him, he's going to harm himself. Well, this is very common and a very common theme that I've seen working with survivors of domestic abuse and coercive control over 6 years. When a survivor starts to pull away or decides to leave and they've had enough, the abuser will then emotionally manipulate that survivor into staying by saying, I am going to kill myself, or I'm going to hurt myself if you leave me. I can't live without you. So then they are stating that you have to stay because they cannot live without you. Well, this is very, very common. It's actually another part of the coercive control, is that they need you back into their clutches of control. So they're playing on your empathy and that you feel like that you can't leave because they are going to harm themselves. Well, at the end of the day, you have to look after yourself. And if you have children, you have to look after them too. It is not your responsibility to stay in a relationship with the fear that they may harm themselves. Now, some people might say that's really cold and heartless of me, but working with survivors and me seeing this same tactic to keep the survivor into the relationship because the abuser does not want to lose the control, it is abuse. And if they are really going to harm themselves, then I recommend calling their GP, calling the crisis team, or an ambulance. But it is not your responsibility to stay in a relationship with the fear of that person harming themselves.